What is going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel. The past few months have been amazing, but also I've been very busy, so I'm glad to take some time out to talk about Feiyu new Godzilla gimbal, the AK4500. Special thanks to my friends over at Feiyu for sending me over this gimbal. They did not pay me at all to do this review. They just sent over the gimbal and asked that I make a cinematic video and or a review. So with all that being said, let's get into the content of this video. I've actually always wanted a gimbal because I really enjoy making high quality videos, and with gimbals your footage is smoother, you can shoot angles that you wouldn't normally be able to shoot handheld, and you can actually walk with your camera while shooting, which allows me to give my audience a better perspective of the current environment. In this video, I'm not going to get too in depth about the specs, but my goal is to talk about how I've been using it, some of my favorite features, and features I think you'll enjoy. And also at the end, I put together a short cinematic montage because at the end of the day, you want to see what kind of video this gimbal can help you produce. The AK4500 3-axis gimbal is a customizable high-performance gimbal that has an over 10-pound payload, which basically allows you to pair this gimbal with any DSLR or mirrorless camera setup. The quick installation and release clip gives me the ability as a shooter to quickly transition my camera from being handheld to being mounted on the gimbal. Sometimes when you're shooting, you don't have much time to capture that moment you're experiencing, so being able to have a quick installation is major key. Another thing about this gimbal that I like is the carbon fiber and ultralight aluminum alloy material along with the rubber grip, which makes the gimbal easy to grip and carry because although it is a large gimbal, it does weigh at 3.5 pounds, but that's still a little bit less than the comparable DJI Ronin S. If you were to use this gimbal, my recommendation is to always attach the rubber legs. They feel great to grip when you close them when shooting with the gimbal, and having a tripod mode for the gimbal is convenient when you're tired of holding your setup, and I like the versatility of using a gimbal as a compact tripod for still shots. I had no experience using a gimbal, so the LCD touchscreen menu was life-changing. Okay, maybe not life-changing, but when I was struggling to get the gimbal to balance because of my lack of experience balancing the gimbals, I was able to quickly reach the payload settings that helped me get up and running. If you're maybe shooting a scene where you want the camera to rotate hands-free because maybe you're talking or don't have another person around to help you, you can connect your smartphone to the gimbal via the Feiyu On app and can use your phone as a remote control. In terms of price point, it does cost $750 for the standard package. I know that is an expensive price tag, but when you consider that you're not just buying the gimbal, but the follow focus package is included and hyperlink controller, which is another way to wirelessly control the gimbal. So if you were to purchase a comparable DJI Ronin S package, it would be an extra $169 US. Another feature that has made shooting video a lot more fun is the 360 rotation mode, or also known as an inception mode, where I can choose from 4 different rotations. I can also change the speed and timing of the rotation, and follow focus mode, which is one of the main reasons I like shooting with gimbals, to be able to track my subjects. You also have the ability to change the exposure, ISO of your camera, and white balance. Feiyu also gives you a versatile handle from which it allows you to shoot different angles, and you can hold the gimbal in an undersling mode if you attach the tripod legs to the handle frame, which can be a lot easier to hold for lower angle shots. There are also locks for each motor, which makes it more simpler for the gimbal to sit and store, but make sure you unlock all the motors when you turn it on because that can negatively affect your motors. Now that I've talked about some of my favorite features and the specs, let's get into the cinematic montage that I put together.